Urgent news straight from Arsenal. Saliba is worried about a last-minute physical problem. Trossard could be confirmed at any moment. Havertz surprises with an unexpected turnaround, and Declan Rice's contract took everyone by surprise. Fans, it's now or never. The atmosphere behind the scenes is on fire, and the club's next steps could change everything about the course of the season. Stay with me, because what I'm going to tell you now, no one else is talking about. And if you're a root Arsenal, you need to know this before everyone else. And let's move on to today's news, but first, just check if you're already subscribed to the channel, because the next videos will be a series of content that will help you stay informed about everything related to Arsenal. The Gunners! Turn on the notification bell and select the All option. Once that's done, we'll send you everything last minute that comes out of Arsenal's back rooms. Gunners, we have a goal of likes to reach this video of 60 likes. In the last video, we reached the goal in less than an hour. Prove that you are a real Gunners and leave a like so we can reach this goal soon. The night before the game against Brentford already has a tense and expectant atmosphere at Highbury, or rather, at the Emirates. Mikel Arteta's command came out today with clear statements, mixed with uncertainty and that typical hope of someone who knows that every point is worth gold. There are doubts in the squad, there are suspicions of injury, and there is a feeling that the squad needs to be ready to resist, to fight. The countdown until the ball rolls has begun, and the headlines revolve around well-known names: William Saliba, Leandro Trossard, and Kai Havertz, mainly. Saliba remains an unknown. He felt uncomfortable in training and ended up missing the last game. For the fans, it was a wake-up call. Arteta admitted that further surprises cannot be ruled out until after another training session today. He prefers to wait before confirming. He prefers to guarantee that he won't force anything, even if it would be crucial to have him back. The words were clear, a matter of days. But in football, days turn into weeks, and no one likes to live on assumptions. Trossard is also walking a tightrope. The Belgian, who has already shown himself to be very useful this season, both due to his speed and his ability to reach the finish line, limped away after the recent shock. The expectation was that he would return quickly, that it would just be a physical up and down. But Arteta's statements ring with that note of caution. Maybe it's close, maybe not. The plan is to test it, but without putting the rest of the season at risk. Now, Havertz, my friend, this is the most delicate chapter. The German, who was a hope for rotation and offensive presence, has remained out since the beginning of the season because of a knee injury. He was expected to show up this month, but today the coach confirmed setback, delay in the recovery process, with no set date for return. Still, he said that the club unlocked something, that Havertz is doing everything, but that there is still time to get to the level of competition. That is to say, it is close, but still far from the ideal point. Arteta reinforces that, although the scenario is frightening due to the number of players out or in doubt, this season's squad responds differently. There is depth, there are options. With the recent reinforcements and the construction of a larger and more versatile squad, the Gunners are now able to breathe better even when injuries occur one after another. This adaptation, according to him, could be the key to remaining in the championship until the end. But it's not just injuries that Arsenal lives with. There's also Declan Rice's contract hanging in the air. The midfielder has established himself as a pillar of this team, the type of player who commands the midfield, gives intensity, protects the defense, and still advances with soul. The club is already planning a long-term renewal. They don't just want to keep him for another season, but to keep him as an anchor in the project. The conversation is ongoing, and everything indicates that Rice will be a priority after other important names. This search for stability in the squad suggests that Arsenal are thinking big, not just in the current season, but in the years to come. Guaranteeing people like Rice, renewing contracts, protecting the team's core. This calms those who support it, gives security to those who put faith in it. And honestly, with what he's been showing, who would come after Rice? Meanwhile, the immediate focus is the match against Brentford. Arteta sent a clear message. The team and the fans have to come in like animals to seek victory. At home, with the support of the fans, with the stadium pulsating, the objective is clear: 3 points. And with absences or uncertainties, the atmosphere demands even more determination, more pressure, more will. For me, this game represents a test of character. It's not just about goals or tactics. it's about soul. It will show whether this squad, which has gone through so much turbulence, has the strength to resist, to stay on top, to remain firm in the fight. Of course, that the fans will be watching who will enter. If Saliba is out, the defense could be made up of less frequent names, which could open up space for surprises. In attack, without Havertz, who takes over? The rotation, the improvisations, the versatility, this condition that the new cast allows, will be put to the test. But there is something that makes me truly believe. Even in the midst of this cloud of uncertainty, there is faith. Faith that this group can overcome, that this structure reinforced in summer will fulfill its role, that the depth shown, the ability to adapt, all of this will sustain Arsenal in the coming weeks until the reinforcements return, until the rotation works out. And I have no doubt that when Havertz returns, when Trossard is 100%, when Saliba is injury-free, this team will gain even more weight. It will go up a notch in the level. He will fight not only for position, but for the trophy. Because with Rice firmly in midfield, with key players renewed, and with pressure from the fans, the atmosphere is firming up, and the Gunners have everything they need to soar. But for now, it all depends on how this nail-biting ends. The next game won't be easy, but it's a chance to show character, to show commitment, to show that, even with injuries, the soul of a champion is still alive. If you believe that Arsenal will still seek the title, leave "I believe" in the comments and show that you trust in the boat even when the waters are rocking. This game against Brentford could define many directions for the championship, for the group, for expectations. Let's see if depth and faith do the job. Stay tuned, because there's a lot of tension, a lot of emotion, and certainly hot news too. And now hold on to that, because this is where things really catch fire. If anyone still doubted how much this squad is being tested, this sequence of games will leave everything wide open. Arsenal enters one of the most decisive moments of the season with half the team in the yard and pressure coming from all sides. Fans demanding, rivals closing in, and the media already speculating a crisis due to one or two injuries. But that's where greatness shows itself. That's where the true champions emerge. If Arsenal manage to get through this turbulent period, if they manage to win games like this against Brentford, even with absences, even without shine, just with race and discipline, my friend, take note. This team will fight until the last round. And if Havertz returns at the turn of the year, as everything indicates, with renewed energy, with a thirst for the field, you can write, he will be the most important reinforcement of January. It's not hiring, it's a hungry return, and a hungry player is a dangerous player. But pay attention, if you lose this game, if you stumble against a depleted Brentford, the weight will hit you hard. The media will fall on top, rivals will grow, and confidence may collapse. That's why this game is worth more than 3 points. It's worth moral leadership. It's worth the squad's psychological value. It's worth the atmosphere in the locker room. And I ask you, fan, are you ready to support when things really get tough? Are you ready to sing even without the stars on the field? Are you ready to see Arsenal win just on the basis of delivery? So it's now. Let strength Arsenal in the comments. If you believe that, even with the difficulties, this team has what it needs to win the next games. And if you're hungry for more, if you want to know what's going on behind the scenes of Rice's renewal, if you want to understand why Trossard is a key player even when he's away, if you want to know if Arteta is really going to change the game against Aston Villa, you can't miss our complete playlist with all the latest Arsenal news. Go there now. It's fixed in the comments and on the final screen of this video. Just click. Each piece of news is a piece of the puzzle that will reveal Arsenal's future this season. And if you don't watch it, you'll be left in the dark. So you know, activate the bell, check the all option, subscribe to the channel now, and ensure that you are always one step ahead. Because here at Arsenal News Today, you don't miss a thing. And hold on, because in the next video, I'm going to bring you hot information that could change everything about Thomas Partey's future in the cast. Something that no one is talking about yet, but that could explode in the next few days. You won't want to miss it.